Hey everyone, Wes here at Family Gamer TV, and today we're going to look at shortcuts in Mario Kart 8 to the Special Cup. We have Cloudtop Cruise. So, Cloudtop Cruise, really cool track design with these flying airships, lightning bolts, which hit the boost pads. So if you're going through and you get lightning bolt on a boost pad, that's going to spin you out, so you want to avoid that. But there's a couple of cut-throughs on this level which I really like, so we'll see those. Playing as baby Princess Peach, and we have a straight jump onto like a Bowser bongo bouncy thing. There's another one of those here which is off the track, which allows you to save a few seconds off your time. And we have another cut-through later on. Here the path branches left and right, but both paths appear to be the same. And then we hit the air jump, which flies us through the clouds into this kind of thunderstorm section, and this is where you see the boost pads get electrified. So you've got to time it just right, make sure you go for the right boost pad, and then you won't get zapped. And I've just about managed to skirt my way through there, and then we're back onto what appears to be like a beanstalk. But you can see here 2 leaves off to the right, and we're going to hit those. Boing, boing, and that shaves, again, valuable seconds off. And then over the finish line. That is Cloudtop Cruise. Now, next up is Bone Dry Runes. And I've got to say, this track is a little bit of a pain in the bum, because really, I'm not quite sure what the best path through it is yet. There are a couple of cut-throughs, which are interesting, so I'll point those out. You might have a couple of laps here, so I can point out everything, so bear with me. Wario looking rather oversized for the bike he's on, and we're going to push through here, and then slow down a little bit, see if I can pick up a boost to show you off this first ramp and cut through. Didn't manage to pick up anything, or got hit anyway, but I'll show you it. So there on the right you've got that ramp. If you had a boost, you could go straight over there rather than going around the corner, so that saves you some time. And here you see the path splits into 2. You can go up and down. Not a lot of difference, to be honest. I think probably the elevated path is maybe the slowest, because it seems like it's the long way round. But then you have the option again of going left and right, and here if you go right you've got the anti-grav section where you can get quite a few boosts, and then you go to air. Now if you can manage it, you need to hit that platform. That's the best way through the track, but it's really, really tricky to nail. You can skip across the ground here if you've got a boost, and we'll show that in a moment as we come back round the track. So here, in first place, but I'm going to wait for some of the other characters to go past me, see if I can get myself a mushroom to show you this first ramp. Being in the lead, very rarely get a mushroom, of course. And now I've got with the wonderful green shell, but I'm going to go over it anyway. Chug, chug, chug. Managed to just about crawl across and get a little boost at the end. There's my little reward. Now I'm going to try and take the lower path now. See, I think that is a little bit quicker, and then you've got to avoid the bony piranha plant. We'll go around the top here to show you there's no anti-grav in this section. A couple of piranha plants as well, and I think it's a long way round and no boosts. So really, I think the best path for this course has to be that right-hand path. You can't hit that top platform from there. You need to be on that right-hand path for that. But you can get a cut through here. If you've got a boost, you can slide your way through that gap, which will save, again, valuable time. So that's all we've got for Bone Dry Runes. We will move on to Bowser's Castle, which I think is Joe's favourite track. So you can see the awesome rock Bowser smashing the ground. You've got to avoid those fists. Lots of fire in this level, and as you come round the track a second time, some lasers too. So here we go, on a bike again, and I think this character's Wendy. Might be wrong on that, I'm trying to remember all my character names. Probably doing a terrible job as per usual. So here we go, lots of power slides, some anti-grav sections. Track's pretty straightforward, no obvious shortcuts on. Terribly hit the fire there, some boosts off the jumps, make sure you nail all those if you can. Swing it round here, another power slide, I'm going to hit this again. Oh, not doing so well on avoiding the fire. Then you've got the path left and right. I don't think any particular path is necessarily better than the other, but I like that right-hand path for some reason. Don't know why. Then you can swing it around with a power slide, and then you go to air. Don't think there's anywhere necessarily to go. Just make sure you land it on the ground here. If you've got a boost, you could boost across that piece of off-road corner there. Then the path splits. You can go down low or up top. If you go up top, you'll get a boost off the jump. And that is about it for Bowser's Castle. There's not much more to it. Unfortunately, no other shortcuts that I've discovered as yet. So last but not least is Rainbow Road. Synonymous with Mario Kart, of course. Always the final track. And correct me if it's not in any of the versions of Mario Kart. Haven't played them all, especially not the DS versions. But seems to be pretty much always the final track. So here we go as Pink Gold Peach on a nice bike with beefy tyres. Let's see how I can do on Rainbow Road. So the path on Rainbow Road does split a little bit. Not really any shortcuts as such, but you do need to make sure you position yourself at the correct points because some things do change. So we're sliding it around here, and this is one of the things that does change. These two inner circles change direction based on the lap you're doing. So we're going around the outside, so we're not slowed down because it's going in the opposite direction. You get a boost here into a flying section. You don't have much control, but you can choose which of the tracks you do end up on coming out at the end there. I tend to go for the one at the bottom rather than the top. Don't know why. It just seems to work better for me. But we wind around, and then you come into this final section where there is a kind of wide aspect to the corner where you can power slide into these boosts, get a nice consistent boost there, and then come out of the corner, not hopefully getting clobbered by a red shell, and over the finish line. And that is it for Rainbow Road. Again, nothing major in there, but that's all of the new tracks. Hopefully all the shortcuts, although I'm sure some really skilled Mario Kart players will discover more, but hopefully that's pointed out a few that you might not see on your first run through with Mario Kart. Hopefully you're all looking forward to play it. Those of you that have already got it, hope you're enjoying it. Let us know what you think about Mario Kart. Let us know if there's any shortcuts we've missed. Leave us a comment with all that information, and of course stay tuned to Family Gamer TV for more Mario Kart coverage. We'll hopefully do the same thing with the retro tracks. So hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. And of course, we'll see you next time on Family Gamer TV.